Okay, so up next, we are going to play some, what I have been referring to as violent gems. So we have Vi here at the top end of our curve as a champion that works really well with the gem mechanic. So Vi starts off as a 2-4 for 5 with Challenger and Tough. She's a very good mid-range champion that's also kind of aggressive because when she's in player in hand, she gets 1 attack up to a maximum of +8 whenever we play a card. She levels when she strikes for 10. And then her leveled mode is huge and deals damage to the enemy nexus when she strikes a unit while attacking. The rest of this deck is a kind of a Dianna Nightfall package, and Diana's another fantastic aggressive mid-range champion. She has quick attack and then Nightfall, so if she's not the first card we play in a turn, she gains Challenger, which allows her to interact with and control our opponent's board a little bit. She levels up when you've Nightfalled 4+ times. Her leveled mode gets bigger and gains Challenger every time you Nightfall something while she's in play. And then the rest of the deck is just good Nightfall cards, right? We've got Shadestalkers, we got Crescent Guardians, we've got Pale Cascades. And then because we're in Piltover and Zan for Vi, we get to play Get Excited and Mystic Shot here as cards that help us interact with the board in the aggressive matchups, but also double up as being reach in the control matchups. So these cards help us get those last couple of points of damage across the finish line when we need to, but also let us assume a more mid-rangey, more controlling role when that's an ideal thing to be doing. So this is a deck I've enjoyed a good bit of in the past, one of the ones you can find up on my website. Let's go ahead and dive on into some matches with this here today. It's impossible to know, Griffinson. Also, like, who knows what our country and the world is going to look like another 4 or 8 years from now. Mono Fiora. This matchup is likely very hard. Our deck is basically a small unit deck, and that's essentially what the opponent's archetype preys on. So Fiora, for people not familiar, is a 3/3 with Challenger that levels when she kills 2 units. And then her leveled mode wins the game outright when they've killed 4+ units, and basically their entire deck is just protecting this card to get her to kill small things. And like, our deck is littered with small things, so they're not going to have a shortage of things to kill.
By my honor, you must die.
Would be very surprised if this worked. Maybe this plus this will let us kill her, but their deck is usually this champion a bunch of cards to keep her alive. Alright, well, you know. Hashtag sometimes lucky. We'll see if they also, you'll notice their Mono Fiora, they play Freljord as their pairing with her because they play the Entreat card to draw a champion. So even though that worked, there's a good chance they have another Fiora here because their deck plays 6 Fioras.
Strike quickly, strike down.
What do you mean 6 Fioras? The card Entreat draws Fiora out of their deck, so they effectively get to play 6 copies of their champion. 3 of them cost 5 mana.
Just the way I like it.
And my deck notably is not playing any copies of Hush, because in general, that's not really an effect I think we want. Correct. They can't draw a 4th Fiora. Actually, if they use Fiora's Riposte and shuffle a Fiora back into their deck, they can in fact draw a 4th Fiora in a single game. Plebeians of Twitch chat, you must understand these technical details if you are to master the Runeterra. Alright, so I think we mulligan everything but Vi here. Generally speaking, you want to keep Vi in your opener so you can pump up the jam with her right away. That being said, I want cheaper lower curve stuff to start out here, especially against a control deck. I mean, tips for someone looking to get into it. Just to quote Shia LaBeouf, just do it. While having some type of degree is helpful in every field in today's day and age, the thing that's most true about getting into software stuff is have a portfolio of things that you can do. Find something you want to make and then make it. So when interviewers ask you things like, what type of stuff have you built before, you can hand them examples. Opponent's archetype is a what's it called deck. They're a deal 2 to everything deck, an avalanche deck, but I think I want to get down my 5/3 here. Yeah, and if you have decent experience and like a decent portfolio, like you can definitely still get jobs in the field without having a degree. It's helpful though still. Yep. Opponent has Trundle on curve here on turn 4. We're probably going to be in trouble. King of Trolls coming through. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Gems are superb. Bad for the teeth, though.
Bad for the teeth, though.
Smashing!
Can we just take 4?
Temperamental as moonlight. Darkness hides in your path.
Darkness hides in my path. So they can't avalanche this or they can avalanche this turn, but they can't ice quake. I think I want to Vi.
Here comes the punchline.
If they avalanche, they lose 2 of their 3 blockers. I lose 2 of my 3 attackers. So now I have to decide, would I rather put +2/+2 on my Overwhelm unit, or would I rather put +2/+2 on my Nightfall, on my Elusive? I think it's on the Overwhelm, so I can attack into Trundle.
They look angry.
This getting cracked open for some gems means that we'll have some power-ups for this here still, which is nice. Opponent's going up to 7 resources next turn, which notably means they still can't Ice Pillar or Ice Quake us. That's a great pickup here as well.
Bow to your king.
No blocks. Go to 12.
Speak, stars. Speak, I say.
Yes, you did, Philly. Thanks for checking out the Vikings promo. I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody that did that. Warping Whale. I think we just saved this Dorko, right? Arrowhead, good morning to you. Thanks for the subgifties.
Nothing's tougher than a troll.
Now they do have, you know, Vengeance available to them here. Definitely had to open on attacks this turn, though. Didn't want to give them a chance to Ruination or Icequake. Alright, I mean, this seems like a good exchange for us. Do you have something else? You do not. Okay. They are officially in the Mystic Shot is lethal range and Get Excited is lethal range. Getting to kill Trundle here before Ice Pillar comes down is huge as well. It's gonna pass for now. I don't think there's another reason. I don't think there's any reason for me to play a unit out into a potential sweeper here. Got 2 shots at a burn spell, 3 shots at a burn spell. Oh, we're gonna die to Atrocity, chat. We're gonna die to Atrocity. It's gonna be an Atrocity when we die next turn. Doobs, thanks to 17 months. Welcome back. Really close.
I'll never yield.
Need to bash to their turn to be here, right? Maybe I punted that. They showed us Whale earlier that game. Maybe I'm supposed to hold the Get Excited until they heal. Thanks, Crazy Duck. Yeah, I think I messed that up. That was a good game. I think I played well, seeing the timing on the Get Excited. Yeah, if Atrocity was the card, like, it's very easy to, like, be a salty little baby and, like, be like, they had Atrocity, I'm so unlucky. But, like, the reality of that situation is I should have waited on the Get Excited because there was really no reason to be as aggressive as I was with it there. I definitely could have just waited a turn because I had them dead to open attacks, and then, like, when they go to Atrocity me, I kill them with the Get Excited in response. Or, like, when they go to Grasp, I do it in response.
Be brave.
It was a good game regardless. Close down to the end, and had I made better decisions, we'd probably get a better outcome. I think I just kill the goat before they get a gem. This means I can play this with Elusive next turn, can't I? It's probably the play.
They say these were from the Protector himself. Darkness hides in my path.
Darkness hides my path. Morning, Perfections. Morning's been great.
I fight with my
We started the day with a expedition run. That was a lot of fun. Really good teachable expedition, I think, too. Good examples of understanding what curve considerations are.
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
This game will probably be a good example of why Lee Sin's gonna get a nerf here in about 30 seconds.
I'll see this through. Prepare yourself. Cracked.
Here comes the punchline.
Speak, stars. Speak, I say.
These gems grant a wearer harmony. Trouble coming at ya!
And again, just pretty big. Hope they don't have it gameplay. We'll concede when they do. Hey, deal. Like, sure. Show me Lisa number 2. Just a Zed. That's exciting. I think we're just chumping Zed this turn. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go Mentor into Shadestalker, and then next turn we can gem.
Mother Moon there.
Go, floaty crystals.
This is not the way.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 1 short right now. All right. Sure. Paid actor. What if Lee Sin players are conceding in hopes that Lee Sin doesn't get nerfed? Salaried thespian, literally a paid actor. That's perfect. You should make sure to subscribe to the channel if you can, chat, or check out the Vikings promo so I can continue to pay our actors on stream. Gosh, this hand is awkward.
If they're out there, I'll spot them.
Triple get excited is not what we're looking for to start.
In Avarosa's name.
Darkness hides in my path.
Darkness hides my path.
For truth.
It is anarchy.
I'll scrutinize something scrumptious.
That is why the promo is similar to the raid promo I've done in the past. I think I'm just banking spell mana this turn.
I'm I'm sure there's something for my tastes.
A chill in the air.
Opponent is in fact trying to catch them all.
Come on in.
Unseen, unheard.
We need to get like one hit in with both of these elusives to have a decent shot to burn them out.
Hide no longer.
Wow, they're playing Fury of the North. Yeah, that, I mean, we're dead.
Hello, babyest girl. How are you this morning? Hi. Did you have a good sleep? Oh, there's my smiley girl. Can you say hi to the stream?
We need a baby close up. What do you think, little Miss Haley? What do you think of your close up? Who's that baby on the monitor? She's pretty cute, huh? Misfortune Gangplank, some pirate aggro, eh? Mulliganing everything but the Dianna, looking for some other cheap cards to pair with her. Gift Giver's not bad. Not bad at all. Do you like gifts, Haley? You do? You don't know what a gift is? You just like to chew on stuff?
Bounty Bowl knows me,
Good game, salary, Thespian. Good luck at the rest of your lettering today.
She's starting to grab at glasses and everything.
Ain't no sport in powder.
I think we gem this so they don't have decent attacks here. Just press OK.
The dead don't need riches.
So each wants to grab everything on your desk.
You spurn my gift.
I'm gonna skip the block here. We go down to 17, but this means I can go ahead and Guiding Touch into Dianna next turn. And then we're gonna get the Plunder trigger anyways because of the Crackshot Corsair.
Oh my gosh, I gotta check. She is.
Help, chat! Help! She's grabbing my mouse hand.
She's so cute.
Coming in hot.
Alright, and then Diana's got Quick Attack and Challenger, so I think we just get in here and hook this one. Or do you want to play?
This lives on.
You trying to move wherever you want to go? You're strong, independent,
She's like
baby.
trying to jump at the screen.
There are a lot of great colors on the screen, to be fair.
Dangerous water.
Huh? I think I'm just passing for now. Want your mama? Love you, baby girl.
This is
Pass
our
around, see what they do. Catch them with the scouts. Makes sense. I think we're gonna Guiding Touch. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright. I need to just gotta hide my webcam for a second here while I touch myself on stream. I don't wanna get flagged for a TOS violation.
light grows brighter.
Protector, shield me.
Turn me to enemy. Yeah, man.
Leave it up to my imagination. I do what I can. Make it that OnlyFans content. Yeah, exactly. You two can see what you're missing out. Twitch. Or OnlyFans.com/Chef Oakland. I think we're trading here. I guess this one has Scout. So maybe I'm supposed to trade with that one, even though it only has 1 toughness. Second point toughness doesn't really matter. I guess with the gift giver. With the gift giver, that's not strictly true. Okay, I'm gonna trade with this one because I have gift giver in hand. That's true. All of the best Hoaglandia content takes place in the tier 3 subs channel in the Discord server.
A little luck for those who need it.
You'll fight or you'll swim.
Make it rain. You are getting nerfed today. Now make it rain.
More lies.
Do 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 do
Say your
do.
farewells.
Cloaked in silver light.
I could be right to just Bastion this here as well. This isn't good.
The journey is difficult. These will protect you.
Does it confirm that Make It Rain is getting nerfed? I think so. Well, we're gonna find out in like an hour.
Gotta go with the flow.
How do we feel about Bastion this play Shadestalker? I think I'm into it.
Unseen from
The moon is our queen. The night, her kingdom.
Yeah, opinion on the patch notes will go up in its own video on my YouTube channel for sure.
Is awesome.
Captain's orders. This is not the way.
Ow.
Dianna is typing.
They'll burn. For the glory of Noxus.
Double pay for the next kill.
Fear not death.
The full moon awakens the
Yeah, this is how the games often go in this matchup. Like, the opponent's deck just has so much reach. Like, we're gonna get close to turning the corner, and then they're just gonna burn us out.
Your path ends.
Like, we're gonna stabilize the board, and then we're gonna lose to Decimates and Noxian Fervors. Is how it just always works. And maybe if I'm worried about Noxian Fervor, I'm supposed to hold up Get Excited there. That's perhaps the line. Double guiding touch. Double guiding touch. So close, and yet so far away. Yeah, and that's like pretty perfect, right? Like they didn't have that card stuck in their hand early in the game. They had it exactly on 8. There's definitely a risk associated with them playing an expensive card like that, and they were fortunate to dodge it in that game. Likely played very few copies of it and had it perfectly on curve. This is a card efficient trade. Yep. Let me spend 5 cards to kill your thing that drew you 3 cards. It was their attack as Zentoth, so their Captain Pharaon was gonna kill me when it attacked. Probably, They Who Endure more than Undying.
I must get out of here.
You spurn my gift? Say these were from the Protector himself.
Thought They Who Endure is out because of Hush. Runeterra is not like some other card games where like one of the 8 regions dominates and is a must play, and every matchup you're going to play is against that region. Also, not only does every deck not have Targon, but like, look at the Targon deck I'm playing. Not every Targon deck wants to play Hush. Cards that offer counterplay to other powerful cards don't automatically render those cards unplayable, contrary to what TCG players would like to complain about. If they have the Saka unit to draw to here, it's a little annoying. Wait, really? They ate the spider and not the 1/1? That was a misclick, maybe? Oh, they just have another one, sure. This is fine. This one's ephemeral.
This is not
a big deal. We'll trade here, take 7. This will go away. It's not a terrible draw. Pumping up by here as well. Get into a decent racing position here. Fire up the engines. They open on attacks next turn. We probably just get excited the Kalista. And then this jury rig token could potentially block. I guess that's not true, because I have to click skip block. We'll see if they have a Fury in the north here or a Troll Chant. Sometimes they play Fury. Can you explain why you're playing Jury Rig? Yeah, right here. So it discards to get excited. It's also a 1 mana burst card that enables Nightfall for you. So if you bank your spell mana on turn 1, you can Jury Rig into Dianna or Jury Rig into Shadestalker on 2, in addition to it having synergy with Get Excited. Well, that means they have a They Who Endure.
You were peaceful once.
It is also a good cheap card for ticking up 5.
Vi stands for violence.
We will be free.
Your truth. Freeze! Justice is served.
Man, I assume they're They Who Endure is about to be lethal. If it's not, we can kill them next turn with these two, but I assume we're about to die. Excuse me? It's like Christmas, chat. They Who Endure cost 7 for reference, so they don't have it.
Ooh, fresh water.
Fresh soil.
Ill met by moonlight.
Hide no longer.
My saplings.
Isn't that just throwing away your Dianna? It's giving up my Dianna to save 2 points of life. Which felt like a good exchange. If you disagree, feel free to explain why.
Punch it! Freeze! Boom!
Boom, baby. No frostbite, no problem.
Vi stands for victory.
Thanks to whoever just finished the Viking tutorial on mobile. Appreciate you. Don't think there's a way for them to kill you there. I mean, they literally could have killed us with Drain Beast, right? If I take the hit, the extra 2, I go to 4. And then they double Drain Beast and I die. Seasoned Pyromancer, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Have you found more success with this archetype or the Twisted Dianna one? Similar amounts. I think they're a little bit different decks. This deck is more aggressively slanted, whereas the Twisted Dianna deck is a little bit more controlling. I think they're both mid-range decks, but I would classify this as an aggressively slanted mid-range deck, and I would classify Twisted Dianna as a more controlling mid-range deck.
Temperamental as moonlight.
Find your own light within the darkness.
Yours is a light I cherish, Moon Sister.
It's our time. I will be heard.
Run away! It's a good draw.
Another day in the field.
Good night, Timo. Yep, the other champion is Lee Sin.
The journey is difficult. These will protect you.
She seems likely to die, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and gem this to play the Crescent Guardian.
Arise in our time of need.
I think I'm willing to trade Dianna for 9 points of damage here. I mean, it makes them choose between eating my champion and trading with my 5/3. That would be ideal in Innuendo if the overlay showed what champions they had. I've definitely tried to click on the opponent's deck when watching different streams before. I always try to show it for a hot second at the start too when I'm streaming for that reason. All right, like they're down to 9 here. We've got like 6 points to reach in our hand.
Meaningless without a skill. Pay debt. I'll see this through.
Oh, right. They're going to get to hook our overwhelm unit here.
You've been in my thoughts.
Oh, Lee, you always did think too much.
It's our best draw here. Probably like another elusive unit. Maybe I'm not supposed to play this so I could get excited to break the barrier and trade with that. It's not terrible.
Eyes open. Prepared for anything.
Diana's pretty okay too.
Find your own light within the darkness. They tried to blind me with resplendence, but they could not break me.
I think I hook Lee down here so that way they have less toughness to put in front of my overwhelm unit. Just get excited, my drag us kicking and screaming across the finish line. Yeah, they're basically playing Kinko Timo as their deck's gimmick. Timo and Jump Wump are probably some of their only Piltover cards. Maybe they have like a Mystic Shot.
I'll take care of this.
My patience wanes.
The Chump Wump synergizes with Lee Sin OK too, giving you 2 spells to cast.
I'll take care of this.
Alright. Thanks for the gems.
Protector. I will be free.
Conflict is all in the mind.
When do patch notes typically hit? Either half an hour or an hour and a half from now.
King Yue, you've been in your thoughts.
Oh, Lee, you always did think too much.
Yikes! Man, we've lost a bunch of close ones today with this deck. There's been like one turn short several times. Thanks for the 3/4 of a year, Nerf Blaster. Really appreciate that. Welcome back. Like, one turn short with, like, having lethal in 2 different ways, then stopping it in 2 different ways. And the deny. Oh, yeah, that's true. We could draw Mystic Shot or get excited next turn. Sure.
Here comes the punchline.
And yeah, playing out Vi means Pale Cascade's a redraw. That'll do big.
I'll let you off easy this time.
I don't know that there was any different sequencing I could have done that game. A couple of the other close ones we lost, we had some things we could have done slightly different. I don't really think that there was anything there that we could have done. Kalista Hecarim, eh? Mulligan these two, looking for an enabler for this. Basically always keep Vi in the opener because you want to get her charged up. And then Jury Rig here, going to do exactly what I described it as earlier. While we only have 3 discard synergies for this, we'll get to bank our spell mana on 1 and go Jury Rig into Elusive Shadestalker on 2 here, which is great.
Sure is dark, eh? All in the wrist, see?
And then obviously could block here, but again, want this to enable Nightfall next turn. The butterfly is gorgeous. I think this was 2 pets ago. Was this 2 pets ago? I think so.
Forgive me.
It's shark do 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 do. Do I want to use this Mystic Shot to gain 6? I think the answer is no. Am I saving Bastion for Vi? Feel like yes. There could be merit to Bastioning this and then playing this turn. This lets me play Vi on their turn, and then if they kill her, I can Bastion Vi, second Vi with Bastion up on the next turn.
What's that?
Yes, Vi's champion spell is, no, is Vault Breaker, sorry. Mixed up some of the names there.
Oh, heck.
Oh, I'm probably supposed to shoot that there to deny the draw. Maybe, that could go either way. We're probably killing them next turn. That's the part where they do this and then also play Hecarim.
Here comes the punchline.
Hecarim 5 or 6? He's 6. Alright. Damn it, Bobby! You think I can fit anything else in here with my foot? Do you think there's anything else that could fit in my mouth alongside my foot, chat? Oh, that's true. He's gonna hit and then they'll lose their extra attack, right?
Come on. Hide no longer.
And with Bastion, they should be very dead, right?
Justice firsthand.
To be fair, if they order their Hecarim appropriately there, their sharks still are after the Hecarim, and by two things that were chumping sharks simply chump other things, I lose the elusive unit to a block, but then I still end up at 3, and I still kill them in that combat with the Bastion. So, while my opponent definitely mis-sequenced their attackers there, if they sequence them optimally, they still lose that game. So, worth noting what their mistake was, and obviously through their emotes, I think they realized it too, but even if they had optimal play there, I don't think it mattered. So Johnny Twisted Fate, you have my attention. Wonder if this is similar to the Turbo Johnny deck, but with Twisted Fate instead of Gangplank, or if it's something different. I'm gonna keep Guiding Touch. This could be something aggressive. Hello, oldest son. What's up? Where's the remote? It's Schrodinger's remote. It's both lost and found all at the same time, simultaneously, always. Where is it? I don't know. Wherever you kids left it.
These jewels are more than mere trinkets.
I would recommend looking in the couch cushions where you usually leave them. You need to start putting things away.
Lunari, rise.
That is just a total sub count, Socio Penguin. To my knowledge and to my looking, there aren't any widgets that support pulling actual sub points out of Twitch. If anybody out there also streams and is aware of one, let me know. I looked around and I couldn't find one.
Suppose you want in on this.
I suppose I should leave you be.
You know, I can actually, let's add that to the command. You're far from the first person to ask that question.
Gems are superb. Bad for the teeth, though.
Maybe I'm just supposed to pass here if I fear make it rain. My dojo contains Spio, chat.
The dead don't need rituals.
You leave me no recourse.
What are sub points compared to actual subs? So higher tier subs are worth more sub points, scans, right? So tier 3 subs count for 6 sub points, and tier 2 subs count as 2.
Never lost a fair game, or played one.
It's a little annoying.
Something for all of you.
Yeah, that's not an on-stream widget though, right, Niv?
Just run while
I guess I could hack something up off of that to formulate a widget and like clip the page down. That's super unfortunate.
Mystical levitation requires concentration.
I mean, for the record, I see people talking about a discard pile in chat. This technically includes cards that have died as well. It includes other things too, but you could technically see everything that's happened by looking in there, just for reference. Yeah, it shows tossed cards in there as well. Hey, thanks for the sub gift, Niv. Good morning. Alright, well, that at least lets me have an enabler to play this with Nightfall.
Bow to no one.
Read. Yeah, one of the tough parts about someone was asked to compare the deck that we're playing to the Twisted Dianna deck. And one thing the Twisted Dianna deck does much better than this one is the Twisted Dianna deck plays from behind much better. So this deck that we're playing definitely has an aggressive slant, and when we get into board positions like this where we get a little bit behind, it's definitely difficult to catch back up. We don't have things like Twisted Fate that really generate raw card advantage. Correct, Tamlin.
I'm always up for a round or two. Who says I don't share?
The journey is different. These will protect you.
No.
Yeah, in-game deck tracker is something that both Mythgard and Artifact did really well.
away.
Level Twisted Fate is a lot of fun. I think it's some of the most fun you can have in Runeterra. You keep forgetting Artifact existed. Come on now. Valve forgot Artifact existed too. If the players don't remember it, no one will. Don't speak ill of the dead.
These gems grant a wearer harmony.
I'm doing this my way.
So this, we'll put this to 5. So I think my plan here is go, so this puts her to 4, and then I gem Vi herself and put her to 6. The problem is they still have 4 cards in their hand, plus gems. Super dead to Harsh Winds here.
This to your bill.
They have another Make It Rain. My attack with my 9/3 isn't great here.
Fire beware.
They went back and forth on that block there, so it makes me think maybe they don't have it. Oh, shit.
Fight for your lives.
Okay, so we're dead. Got it. I didn't realize this was this close to leveling.
Ye started without me.
Okay. And to pick a card as their last card in hand. Yep. It was closer than I was expecting it to be, but looks like we're still going to take a loss here. Hey, thanks to Magical Caracol for checking out the Viking sponsor. Appreciate it. If we hit the goal on that one, we'll be we're gonna do a holiday cooking stream over Thanksgiving next month. Yeah, for Thanksgiving. And for people that live outside the United States, it's like the 3rd week in November. My favorite holiday dish, pumpkin pie. Girl Scouts, eh? What experience do I have with Gwen? 0. Never even played The Witcher. Not yet, D-Rock.
New recruit reporting in. It's our time.
You don't gotta tell me twice, Lambton.
Back down. Then we'll be free.
Christy said if we hit the goal for the holiday cooking stream, we're gonna attempt homemade pumpkin pie. But she also promised me we can get a store-bought pumpkin pie as a backup in case the homemade one doesn't go well. So I'd appreciate it if chat would help me get 2 pies this holiday season. Do 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 do. Think I want a Dianna and kill their 2-drop. The problem is that they have Ranger's Resolve here, I get into trouble. What's the goal? 270 people playing the tutorial on the Vikings promo on mobile or PC.
Looking for trouble? It found you.
I think we just kill her now before they have a chance to draw a thing, right? Bastion's probably going to be too expensive to be relevant this game.
I'll be damned.
Break their spirits and their swords.
Come, a new phase awaits.
Are we saving Dianna here?
Run them through. Aha!
I feel like I want to. And then we can Vi next turn to eat this. Being resource efficient this turn is appealing. It could also be right to just let her die and then like play this and then play Vi the next turn to support Vi for +2/+2.
Vi stands for violence.
We played a little bit of University of Piltover. Is pretty underwhelming. The fact that that card can't generate champions is really sad.
We Demacians are no easy prey.
Hey, that's not bad. Let's just kill this Valor.
Who does not know the name Laurent?
Who does not know the name Laurent?
Light flowers upon my blade.
The promise of a new moon upon you, Bloom Tender.
Strength and grace, beauty in display.
The full moon awakens the soul.
Huh? With that, I think I just let this happen. Oh, there's a reason the Mystic Shot here. As I'll just challenge it with this after. Let's see if they want to attack in here or not.
I demand satisfaction. Fair. Aha!
I'm not quite sure what they were expecting to happen there. Hey, that's awesome. Guard yourself. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to do that.
Enter, traveler, and stop staring.
Stop staring.
Reinforce. Get back here.
I give you the tip of my Kenshak. Do 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 do. Trundle Trendemir, eh? Hey, armies, you did. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. I'm gonna mulligan these two, looking for Nightfall enablers for these.
To meet you.
Can you hear me now? RTX voice likes to randomly crash sometimes. It's good quality feature software. Thanks, armies.
I'm doing this my way.
They troll chant here, I'm gonna be a little sad. So, Vi doesn't die here at least. Touch awkward that they have another ramp card though, because this means they're gonna get to, this means they're going to get to play Ice Pillar next turn to hook my Vi. think we just passed, right? Because they want to hook this. Gives a little bit of information about their hand too, so they got one extra attack from their hand, so they only have one thing that costs 8+. Because I wanted to kill their Trundle, Falsio. Do I need to kill Trundle here, or can we just kill them? Like, we're not a control deck, chat. I think we just let this happen and then, like, we double elusive, right?
Let's get to the fun part. Enforcer down.
Darkness hides in my path.
Icequake could be their other card. Nope. My favorite ice cream flavor. Anything minty or anything with peanut butter.
Invisible to the ignorant.
Okay. Okay.
For the thrill of battle!
Give him the clap, chat. Give him the clap. Just like we drew it up. By the way, for folks that are my Runeterra regulars, something new I'm doing on my YouTube channel. So previously, I'd been tagging just whatever deck I enjoyed the most each day as a favorite, so you could find the better decks more easily. For the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try doing shorter highlight videos of the best deck each day, with the goal being a sub-half-hour video that will be a deck tech and then 2 to 3 games with that deck that I thought were the best games in that set for people that have more limited time. Mulligan Mystic Shot here. Rest of this seems fine. I'm gonna do it for a couple of weeks and see what feedback looks like. There'll be a question about it on the next subscriber survey that gets sent out in the middle of November. I'm not doing like fancy editing or scene shifting stuff, but it will at least be condensed, concise content.
Flowers bring the moonlight with them. Unseen, unheard.
Their Hecarim implies... Hecarim implies ephemeral units, but spider and other stuff. Maybe this is just a spider to enable Elise. So they are a fearsome deck. Okay. I think I go ahead and gem this so I can block a fearsome thing this turn.
You cannot hold us down. We will resist.
Maybe I put this here and Mystic Shot this, and then Dianna can hook this next turn. I think that's the play. Ooh, that's nice. Do I want to put her down right now? Banking some spell mana seems okay. I'll bank some spell mana this turn. We'll stick to the plan. We'll gem this and then play Dianna. No free block on the 1/1. Oh, that's a good thought. Yeah, I just missed that, Time Lord. You are correct, especially with the planning to gem this anyways. I should have eaten this. Good call. Hey, Boss Smiley and Triple Ek, thanks for finishing the Vikings tutorial. Almost missed that. Appreciate it.
Face your heretic.
They're a harrowing deck. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a fantastic draw. I got a gem to get the 4/3 there. Yeah, I wanted to kill their
Must we fight?
their Mistwraith. Oh, this is wrong. I think I'm supposed to put this here. I binned my gem. I guess I could technically still heal this in a pinch with Guiding Touch.
Come closer. I don't fight.
More pie is a noble goal. Thanks.
Life stands for vicious.
Boo.
Back here.
Shame we don't have a Bastion there.
Forgive me.
He's gonna have really good open attacks next turn is the problem. I'm just healing with this now to be resource efficient. There's been a lot of vengeance for Vi. Hopefully they don't have another one of the burst spells. Okay, I mean that's like technically request granted, I suppose.
Piltover Enforcer on the scene.
On the scene.
Tell it to the fists.
Meet destiny. Come, a new phase awaits.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm probably supposed to trade.
You dare.
Hey, Zombie. Congrats on finishing your MSc. Thanks for 11 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back.
little luck for those who need it.
Return to us.
Sapphire, gem of our divine patron. Whatever the cost.
Join the conflagration. My time.
Close, but not quite. I don't know, Beansy. I haven't looked into the details yet. Close, but not quite has definitely been the theme of the day. Definitely felt like we've come up a little bit short in a lot of the games that we played, which could be a sign that our deck's just not good enough. I don't know, there are a couple we made mistakes in. I feel like we've had some medium beats in a few spots. Like, things have just lined up slightly differently. We'd have been much better off in multiple instances. I think I'm keeping Shadestalker as just a 2-mana 2/3 this game. People are complaining about Rekindler? Who's complaining about Rekindler? Stop listening to them. Card game players are the worst. Seriously, tell them to stop and get some help.
All Solar fear the truth.
By the moon's crescent blade.
Whatever the cost.
I will be heard.
The ones you don't want any attention towards their preciously sins. Hey, thanks Trevor, just finished the Viking tutorial on mobile, appreciate you.
Let's get him, crew.
I think we're just playing out a 4-mana 4/4 this turn, right?
Hide no longer.
That's one, but the card is fine. Powerful, expensive effects are fine. I'd even go further than saying they're fine. I would argue they're good for the game. More sweet top-end buffs, please.
Superb. Bad for the teeth, though.
Fuse is lit.
Here comes the punchline.
If our Gem Dork dies, it gives us things to either pump up Vi with or, discard to get excited, so that's nice.
Came a long way from both.
Heal her once now. I could have pulled the barrel. I think I wanted the gems. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think about pulling the barrel in that instance, but I think I wanted the gems.
Darkness hides in my path.
They're really great with her, Lambton.
Coming to save the day. Or wreck it.
Oh, I didn't even get to put the Ibex on it.
Knockout.
That's a knockout. I wanted to punch you with my vibe. Let's do one more, and then we'll roll on into doing the doing some actual Vikings gameplay on stream. I haven't played a ton of it off stream. It's made by the same people that make Raid, and I've played a ton of Raid, so they asked me if I wanted to promo one of their other games, and I said yes. Pawaga! Thanks for checking out the Vikings tutorial. Appreciate it. Seems pretty good. Jinx Draven. So I think we just keep Ibex because a 4-4 for 4 is good in this matchup. Yeah, I agree, Lampton. The way Fervor works with Kegs is unintuitive. Big agree. I don't think the patch notes are out yet, but the upside to doing the Viking stream today is we can pause the Viking stream and look at patch notes in the middle, even after we switch over. They should be up in 40 minutes. Dimstar? Yeah, it was Dimstar. Dimstar, I don't know if you're in chat. I just responded to your thing in Discord, but so apparently someone got banned on Twitch for playing their own music. But it's not just as simple, like, the legalities of stuff like that are complicated. It's not just as simple as it's your music, so you have permission to stream it everywhere if you signed a contract with a label. So, like, if your contract says you can rebroadcast your stuff elsewhere and it was a bad banning due to an automated system, that sucks and needs to be fixed. But there's also a chance that, like, that artist signed a contract that said they no longer have rights to their own stuff. So it depends on what the details are there. It's definitely not a clear cut, this is straightforward and easy. There's also a chance the song wasn't written by the artist and multiple parties should be getting revenues from the broadcast. Yeah, a lot of people like to, like, get upset about things and act like these things are cut and dry and simple when they're generally not. There's a lot of details in it.
Find your own light within the darkness.
Yours is a light I cherish, Moon Sister.
Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park fame did a deep dive on Twitch DCMA on the Dropped Frames podcast last week. I suggest looking into it if you're interested. That sounds like a great recommendation. Someone in the industry that understands some of the details. Is it crazy to hook this so that way they just don't have control over my blocks next turn? I think that's the case. I think I want to do this so they can't screw with my blockers. You say Vi is a good craft? No, probably not. If you're someone with limited resources, you're correct that she's not used in many decks. I think she's a sweet card and she's powerful in the right shell like most champions, but she's definitely not something that's widely used. There's a link in the Twitch Discord, or in the subs Discord, Dark Rider. I don't have it offhand. Crescent Guardian here gets to trade with Crowd Favorite. We take a little bit from Overwhelm, but getting to exchange there still feels good.
even helps.
Vision is very, very powerful.
You leave me no
Which,
recourse.
for people that blinked and missed it, Vision is a card that when you discard it, it gets played and it gives all your things +1 attack permanently.
Meet destiny. Find your path in the dark and follow no false light.
It's not bad. Going to 13 here from the overwhelm in this. 13 is high-ish. We're a little bit ahead on board.
These jewels are more than
The animations give you a little bit of rope back to make up for the animation time, just as an FYI. They're not a Make It Rain deck, so I don't think I really want to give this an extra life. I think I'd rather just put an extra attack here. Pretty okay treating this for either of these, and this has quick attack.
I didn't do nothing.
Ghosted, thanks for the 19 months. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around.
Just you and me, Fishbones. And them.
And them. I think I'm passing here. I think I want to hold Bastion up to protect my elusive. Because Jinx's champion spell is Get Excited. What do you think are the safest champion crafts? I'd recommend just like looking up on Mobalytics and seeing what champions have the most overlap season to season.
Now it's a party.
Oh, the super duper missile can kill Dianna now. Yeah, that's a good observation. It's a punish for not gemming her. Fute, thank you for the entire year of support. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Thanks for keeping me around. Welcome back. I think I'm just gonna be a little bold here and go to 8. We'll see if they can empty 4 cards out of their hand and play a missile this turn. It's the part where we get burned out. And like another Get Excited here. We are dead to a second Get Excited.
Arise in our time of need.
Probably should have jump blocked. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I don't know if we're winning that regardless. Jinx puts them pretty far ahead. Yeah, our opponents have had like the exact C's a lot this morning. It's definitely been a rough set of hope they don't have this combination of cards than them having had that combination of cards every time. That's not the one I wanted to press. I think this deck is fun. I don't think it's top tier. I think you could win games with it just like we played there. Like I said, I think we caught the rough side of variance in a number of the games that we played today. I don't think I'd change anything about the list after that set. I think it's got a pretty good mix of things. Like I said, especially like the mix of Get Excited and Mystic Shots really give us a nice balance of things that are interactive against decks like the Pirate decks, while also providing really great reach against things like the Control decks in the format. So if you're looking for a sweet kind of offbeat deck, I think this is an excellent choice, and I'm pretty happy with where this list is at. It's one we've tuned over the last little bit. All right, the rest of the stream, we're going to shift gears. We're going to play some Vikings for the next couple of hours. It's a sponsored segment.